Don't ever let them bring you down, cause then you'll be on their level.
Listen, I'm never giving up.
Stand your ground, don't get too comfortable or too settled.
Listen, I'm never giving up.
When you hit rock bottom, it's only one way to go.
Listen, I'm never giving up.
Everybody got problems, how you handle them, no.
Yeah.
Listen.
Hey, I'm John.
I'm Jonathan.
Welcome to the Formula.
What's up, Jonathan? What's going on, man?
What's up? I'm good. What's up with you?
Yeah, man. Good, man. Good. Busy, like always.
Like always.
Gotta grind out here in these streets.
Hustle.
Yes, sir. Repeat. For sure.
All right, so what you want to get to first?
Man, let's get into this Urban Meyer situation first.
Let's do it.
You know what I mean? So a lot of you guys know they've been beating it down on the radio for sure in Charlotte. I'm pretty sure everywhere else. And I can't imagine how the radio programs and sports talk radio down in Florida is. Jacksonville, how that is with Urban Meyer. So Urban Meyer is the head football coach at Jacksonville Jaguars. This is his first year. He is a former college coach at Ohio State, won the national championship at Ohio State, won the national championship at Florida, also was at Utah. I forgot the last one. The first one he was at, but you know he's traveled. He has a lot of baggage. No matter where he's gone, he had a lot of baggage on him. And of course, when he goes over to the Jacksonville Jaguars, he have baggage there because he want to hire the strength and conditioning coach. From Iowa that had a lot of sketchy racist stuff that he said, but he hired him anyway. So he got really big backlash from that. Then he gave Tim Tebow a shot at tight end because they're friends. You know what I mean? Tim Tebow won a national championship too with him. And so he gave him a shot and it didn't work out. And I'm eating crow on that one because I thought it was going to work out. So now here we are with this new controversy. So Urban Meyer played. They had a game over at Cleveland this past weekend. And
was it Cleveland or Cincinnati?
Cincinnati. Sorry,
okay.
Cincinnati. So they lost, and he has a restaurant in Ohio. So he didn't come back home with the
he didn't
team.
Fly back with the team.
Didn't fly back with the team. Said he's gonna stick around with the family. The family wasn't there either, from my understanding. It's messy. And then he was caught on camera with a young lady gyrating on his lap. So, I mean, that's a lot to unpack. There's a lot of stuff has been coming out throughout the week because, I mean, that like football season isn't going on. So they're just beating this story to death. I mean, that Ryan Harmon guy, I think he was talking about this guy. I mean, or Filipponi, dude, they are talking this junk to death. And I'm serious. I was driving to the store last night. They talked about this from when I was in the store. I went into the store, Walmart. Of course, you know, I went to grab some stuff that I don't even need.
Right.
I'm in there. I'm just grabbing stuff, right?
And you're never in and out in the Walmart?
Never in and out.
So you're in there for a minute.
Yeah. In there for a minute. Supposedly went and picked up my son some stuff for his field trip today. In there for a minute, of course, right? I get back in the car. Guess what they're talking about?
They still talking about her.
Same thing. And I mean, the same points, bro. They running over the same points. There's nothing new about it's the same points. Like, dude, let it go. But how you feel about the situation, man? I got my feelings about it. There's a lot of background on what happened, more stories that's come out. How do you feel about
Fire Urban Meyer.
this?
Fire Urban Meyer.
Fire Urban for this?
Nah, I'm just I'm just messing with you. Look, you know, because we talk about marriage.
Right.
So you know where I stand on it, right?
Right.
So listen.
Exactly.
So
Said,
right. Right. So that's what I'm saying. Is like, nah, he shouldn't get fired.
Right.
Like they're bugging.
Yeah.
I mean, he should get fired for being a bad coach, but he shouldn't get fired for getting a lap dance from some girl. Like
Right.
there's and listen, the way I feel, every married man deserves a lap dance. I mean, am I right or am I right?
From
like
his wife, man. From his wife.
Nah,
yeah.
not from his wife.
I'm sure his wife know how to throw it in the circle. Like for real.
Every married man deserves a lap dance from a woman, not their wife. That's where I stand on it. So I don't have a problem with this. I have no issue with this. Like, now, mind you, he's got baggage. He's made some bad decisions.
Right.
My only issue, I don't have a problem with the girl.
Right.
I don't have a problem with the lap dance. But my issue with this is, are you taking your job seriously? That's my question. You lost 4 games in a row.
Right.
That's probably more games he lost than his whole college career. Roughly speaking. He's probably never lost 4 games in his whole season. Not even in 5 seasons. Right. You know what I mean? So are you taking your job seriously? Now, I understand he spent a lot of time in the state of Ohio. I understand he's probably got businesses and whatever he's doing.
That was his restaurant, they say.
Allegedly, that was whatever.
Right.
I don't have a problem with. I get it. You got family there. You got friends there. I get it. It just seemed like if he was on some, I can't wait to play Cincinnati so I could go party with my dudes. Really? That's what it seemed like. I can't wait to play Cincinnati. We're back in Ohio. We're about to pop some bottles. We're about to get some lap dances. Holla at your boy. Right. That's what it seemed like. It's like, you're a head football coach of an NFL team. That's an opportunity that someone like me would never, like, even squander. Like, I would take that seriously to the point where I'm all about business during the season. That's where I stand. That's my issue with it. Should he get fired? No, not for a lap dance. No. But has he lost the locker room? Do people respect him? People already had questions about him coming in.
Right.
It's like you gotta have a business approach to this, business-like approach to this, and you have the whole off season to hang out at whatever bars you own, right? And whatever you could get all the lap dances you want during the off season. You're in the middle of a 4-game losing streak. Take your job seriously.
Right.
That's the only issue I have with it.
I feel you. But so
you agree he shouldn't get fired?
I agree he shouldn't get fired. No,
I agree.
Not for this.
No, not for this.
Not for this.
Nah.
He's gonna catch it from his wife anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Like his wife is gonna straighten him out.
He's Urban Meyer. Like he never cheated on his wife.
You think he would have? You think so?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like he's Urban Meyer. He's like one of the most famous dudes next to LeBron James, right? In Ohio.
I mean,
and you see what was happening there. You don't think that was happening elsewhere? His whole career.
And he's not Patino. You know what I mean? He didn't get caught with a woman.
Like, he didn't get caught.
He didn't get caught with a woman and what did he get in an accident?
Right.
My boy from Louisville, they got in the accident. His face is all messed up.
Yeah. So
with the girl on it.
Yeah. No. It's
so. I'm kind of torn, right? I get it. It's a business. He should he should treat it that way. I totally understand that, right? But like the narrative, I hate the narrative of the media, right? It's never consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The narrative is never consistent with the media. So the media is mad at Urban Meyer. He should be, the leader of the team. He should be this. He should be that. All that. They saying all this now, right? He's gonna lose the team. All this. But when he came into the league, it's like he's a college coach. He's not gonna survive because he's gonna try to lead the team like a college. You know what I mean? He's gonna have more demands. He's gonna have more demands for these grown men than you know what I mean that he shouldn't have. Like, so he shouldn't coach these grown men like college kids, right? That's the thing. That's always the thing that drum up when a new college coach come into the NFL, right? They already write them off. It's not gonna work. Only head coach that came from the college ranks that worked out was Jimmy Johnson. You know what I mean? It's the same thing, right? These guys make way more money than him. They're not gonna listen to him. Bam, 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 right? So if these athletes are so grown and you can't coach them, basically what the media say, you can't coach these kids, you can't coach these NFL players. You're just gonna have to put them in a position to win, whatever. If you can't do that, so he already, to me, when they talk like that, he don't even have the locker room anyway because he's a college coach. So you expecting this man to act like pristine,
holier than
thou. These athletes, because I fight for the athletes all the time, but the athletes be in the club after games. They can they lost the game, they played terrible, they in the club, they in the strip club, they doing this, they doing that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we ain't hating on that.
And allegedly, Urban Meyer is supposed to lead by example.
Right.
That's
but
what they say.
That. We ain't hating on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if this man was winning, they wouldn't even be talking about this.
Probably not.
It would have been a quick Urban Meyer, here's the picture, bam, gone.
Mm-hmm.
If he was winning. But it's because he's losing and he's a former college coach.
Mm-hmm.
And the media is hardly ever right anyway, right? But they're right now. This guy's he you know what I mean? And they're gonna beat it to death because it was one of the times that they're right.
This helps their narrative, yes. that they this preconceived narrative that they already had before he even got hired.
He couldn't even start it, bro. He couldn't even get started. I mean, and I get it. You feel what I'm saying? He shouldn't have done that, but the beating this. I mean, literally, bro, an hour, 2 hours. They talked about this nonstop, no breaks in between.
Well, sports.
Nonstop.
Sports media is trash.
Yeah.
Like you know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
I don't know how many members of our audience knows that, but yeah, sports media is trash. Sports media have been trash.
Yeah.
So there's no. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. I don't believe coaches. This whole lead by example thing. When you're dealing with college students, maybe, but when you're dealing with the NFL, these are grown men. Like Tom Brady is older than some of these coaches.
Right.
He don't need you to lead by example.
Right.
Like, nah, you live your life. Live your best life. But at the same time, you're a head coach in the NFL. Take your job seriously.
Right.
I get that. It's the optics. It's the optics.
Mm-hmm.
If the video never came out, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whatever. But being that we got on wax, it's like, it's not a good look, bro.
No, it's not a good look.
It's not a good look, bro.
I'm not advocating that it is a good look. I don't agree with it. I don't agree that he should. I don't care who that lady was. If you married, you shouldn't have a woman throwing it in a circle on you.
Every married man deserves a lap dance from someone, not their wife.
if your wife's standing right beside you,
If,
like,
yeah,
go ahead and
okay.
throw that thing on them. Go ahead and throw that thing on them.
Then that's
That's
what's
good.
up.
That's
And that's
good.
yeah, that's wifey type
good.
right
Yeah.
there. That's wifey type right there.
But I don't think Miss Meyer was, because I'm sure she.
I don't think she approved.
Nah, I'm sure she don't approve of that. Maybe they might have an agreement. Who knows, man? They're grown.
Yeah, well, speaking of trashy sports media, I don't know if we should identify this as that. But you got someone like Sage Steele.
Yeah.
Let's get into that.
Yeah, let's get in that.
Sage Steele. She was on, I want to say Jay Cutler's podcast. I think it's a podcast. I don't know. And she had some, well, I'm pretty sure she said a lot. I think she was on it for like a good hour.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure she said a lot. But
just the same Sage Steele that Black people were fighting for, right?
Same. No, I think you're talking about Maria Taylor.
Maria Taylor. Okay.
Yeah. No. This is Sage Steele. She also works at ESPN though.
She works at ESPN.
Yeah. She works at ESPN, and she. Well, first of all, let me just say she wasn't very supportive of the Colin Kaepernick situation.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just throwing that out there for context. Okay. And then she goes on Jay Cutler's podcast and she questions Barack Obama's blackness, so to speak. She's like, oh, how can Barack Obama claim he's black on the census when his black father was nowhere to be found?
That's what
she also was criticizing the whole vaccine mandate thing because you know ESPN, I guess they're mandating vaccines.
Oh, really?
Right? She works for ESPN. So she's like, nah, it's not a good look.
Right.
She said she used the word sick and scary. Those are the words she used in regards to the vaccine mandate. And she says she likes to identify as biracial. So
not black.
Not black.
Because when I look on the TV, that's a black girl.
She looks pretty black to me.
Everybody that look at her would say
I didn't even know she was mixed. I had no idea until just now.
Right.
I had no idea.
Me either.
When I saw her, I saw a black woman.
Right.
So now she's been suspended for about a week.
Oh, really? It's been a week since she's been suspended?
No, it's a week-long suspension. What? Yeah.
So what's did ESPN say any reason why? Like, what's the reason
ESPN made the same BS, politically correct comment. Oh, we believe in diversity and diversity of ideas and same old run-of-the-mill statement that they always make.
That's interesting because some of the stuff that you mentioned to me, I don't see as being suspension worthy.
I don't. What did she say that was?
And I guess if you're talking about the mandate that ESPN is requiring,
you can't expect all your employees to be okay with that.
Right.
Half of America is not okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm talking, more than half of America.
More than half of America. A lot of people didn't want to get it and they got it anyway. Right. So more than half. I think we're only like 55% vaccinated.
Yeah. But I guess it's just she using her platform. They don't want you to use your platform other than what you do for them.
I think we have a problem with ESPN. And I think we have a mismanagement problem with ESPN.
Oh yeah.
Because like you mentioned Maria Taylor, the whole Rachel Nichols thing. There's a lot of talent that left ESPN over the years. So and here they go. I think they're mismanaging this again also. I don't think she deserved to be suspended. I don't particularly like any of the comments that she made. But How is what she said detrimental to ESPN?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only thing I can see is just the fact that she's saying that well, everybody know this. If ESPN is mandating the vaccine, it's public knowledge, right?
Right.
But I don't see why she would have gotten suspended.
I don't know. I mean, it's if you come across as anti-vax, they're gonna try to cancel you.
Mm-hmm.
You say anything about Barack Obama, they're gonna try to cancel you.
So what did you not like about what she talked about?
I didn't have a problem with the vaccine mandate comments
Mm-hmm.
because it is scary.
Mm-hmm.
It is scary. I mean, you know when your employer says you're required to do this, and it's like, well, this is a medical procedure.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary that people are trying to force you to do something
Mm-hmm.
like that. As far as the Barack Obama comment, he's black,
right?
And then it pushes the whole black fathers not around narrative
Mm-hmm.
that I have an issue with.
Mm-hmm.
That I have an issue with. Measuring Obama's blackness, I think that's up for debate. I'm not the biggest Obama fan, so I'm not gonna just come out here and defend him at all costs. But the whole his black dad wasn't around thing,
right?
That I have an issue with.
Yeah,
because I don't know the details of that situation, and there could have been a legitimate reason,
right,
for his father, to not be around. So that's the only issue I have with it.
Yeah, that's wild because I mean, I don't know the stats behind that, but most black people's fathers not around. You know what I mean? It's like, so are we not black? Because my father wasn't around. was I not black?
Well, and then she was saying she was saying, oh, he was raised by a white mom and white grandmother. So that makes it. That's why he's not black.
If you got a pinch of black in you, you black. A pinch. The size of a mustard seed.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get around that.
And I think that's probably why she didn't like the Colin Kaepernick situation too, because a lot of people was hard on Colin Kaepernick. Of course, they were just trying to find a way to get hard on him anyway. But it was hard on him because, he was adopted by a white family, and he didn't have to live in a ghetto and all that stuff. So I guess when you're black and you don't have to live in a ghetto, you can't speak out on black.
Yeah, but that's not what.
Yeah.
That's not what black is, though.
Right.
You could be black and live in the suburbs. You could be black and be wealthy. You could be black and be successful. You don't have to correlate blackness with poor and fatherless.
Right.
And my dad is a great father, and I'm black. So, we have these different definitions of what it means to be black, and the problem with that is it's people try to narrow it down to just one singular thing. And it's like, how big Africa is?
Right.
You know how diverse Africa is? And if that's where we came from, our blackness is also going to be diverse. So you can't say this person's black, this person's not black. It's all, it's all under the same umbrella. And your economic status doesn't determine your blackness. You know what I mean?
Right.
And a lot of times people correlate that. So
I guess that's why she want to get that negative connotation away from herself by saying
she's biracial. Right.
So I feel like that's self-hate. She's self-hating her, self-hate by just saying that she don't want to be called black. She's black. Anybody that look at her is going to call her black.
Yeah, I mean, she can identify herself however the hell she wants.
Right.
But when I look at you the same way everybody else look at you. You look like a black woman to me. Now, if you want to correct me and say, actually, I'm biracial, that's fine. You're still a black woman to me. Like, because and you should embrace that. You should embrace your blackness. You should, you shouldn't hide it. You shouldn't be afraid of it. I understand you're biracial, and I understand you also want to acknowledge your whiteness, which is totally fine. But when society looks at you in a certain way, you don't have to be ashamed of it. And it seems like with the Obama comments, with the Colin Kaepernick thing, seems just like a reoccurring theme. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just that, oh, I'm biracial. It's the other things that she said that, I question. I question whether or not she actually really truly loves her blackness. So,
unfortunately, there's a lot of us out there that do not.
Sure.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of black people that do not.
And it's people that's not even biracial. People that's 1,000% black.
Right. Yeah, man. So that's definitely like you said, it's in line with self-hate to me. It just sounds like self-hate. I mean, she's just showing us that she just hate that she's got to be identified as black.
That's what it sounds like. And I think Jay Cutler leans conservative.
Oh yeah.
So for a fact.
Yeah.
And I think Sage Steele also leans conservative. So you have to factor that into it too. I'm not saying anything about conservatives. It's just they tend to have certain attitudes towards race,
right,
and race relations, things like that. So, yeah, I mean, that's the only issue I had with her comment. I still don't think she should have got suspended, though.
No, I don't. I don't think she should have been suspended.
You think Rachel Nichols was more egregious?
Yeah, I think so. Because she tried to use her. I think she tried to use her power, to like overturn the company's decision.
And then she tried to say, "Oh, she only got it because she's black."
Right. Yes. Right. And she used race to try to de-edify a black woman, another person. I don't care if she's black, white, green, yellow. I mean, but you try to use race to. I mean, we hear that all the time, bro. Like you hear that. If we get a good situation, get into a good situation, oh, that was an affirmative action.
That was a minority hire.
A minority hire, right? Like,
I think that's a little more egregious than Sage. So
because she's just saying that it was minority hire.
But Rachel still works at ESPN?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sage didn't get fired, at least not yet.
It's definitely, again, not a fireable offense to me.
Nah, me neither. No. I have issue with what she said, but I don't think it's a fireable offense. So we're going to leave it here.
Yeah, we leave it here, man.
Urban Meyer, get all the lap dances you want, bro. But just wait till the offseason. Just wait. You got the bye week.
Yeah.
You got the bye week, bro. Like, you got the bye week. Just, you a first-time NFL head coach. You have a wife.
You got grandkids, bro. None of you on TikTok, Instagram, watching you get grinded by another woman. Nah, bro. You do gotta set your team. You don't have to set the example for the team. You gotta set the example for the family. Bro.
Yeah, they grown men.
Yeah, they grown men. That's what they say anyway.
Yeah.
That's what they say anyway. But they still, the grown men still say, "Oh, he lost the locker room," because they You know what I mean?
He probably been lost a locker room a long time ago.
Yeah,
That's if he lost it,
mm-hmm.
which I don't know if he has.
Yeah, these anonymous players are saying that.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that he's lost the locker room.
Put your name on it, bro.
They was, yeah.
If you're gonna talk ish about your coach, put your name on it.
Mm-hmm.
So Urban Meyer, get all the lap dances you want during the bye week. Just schedule it out, bro. Just planning. Just plan it better. Like it really seems. Do they play Cleveland? Because if they play Cleveland, it's gonna be the same deal. I gotta check their schedule.
Yeah, man.
Where's the Super Bowl? Well, they're not making the Super Bowl.
No. No. But that's gonna give them a lot of time.
I know, right? You're gonna have a long off season, bro. Like
you're gonna have a longer off
yeah,
season.
man. Like if you want to do that outside your marriage, whatever. Just plan it better.
Yeah, you're gonna have a longer off season than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Sage Steele. I don't even know what to say.
Love yourself, guys.
Love yourself. Yes.
Love yourself, man.
Yes. We're not accusing her of not loving herself. It's just
I am.
It's just it's like
she got self-hate tendencies. I can say that.
Yeah.
She got self-hate tendencies.
Hashtag black hate. That's what she got. Yeah. Hashtag black hate tendencies. Yeah.
I won't say it's completely black hate. I'm gonna say it's black hate tendencies. You know what I mean? She's very pro. She's pro biracial.
Apparently.
She's pro biracial.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Guys, come on, give us some likes, subscribes. It helps the algorithm.
Yes, please share. Please leave comments.
Yeah, please leave comments because we get your comments on our phone. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate you guys listening and letting us know how you feel about the podcast. Please let the world know how you feel about the podcast. So that helps out the YouTube algorithm, so more people can get the experience. Our thought process, because I know it's not completely popular the way we think sometimes. So,
well, the thing is, we're kind of more about health and wellness, and ain't nobody really checking for that.
Right.
Let's be real, ain't nobody really checking for that. You know what I mean?
Right,
if we were like the Breakfast Club, then it'd be different.
Right,
if we were like Wendy Williams, then it'd be different.
We can't be like Wendy Williams.
Nah, we can't be like that. But because we're like, health and wellness, not a lot of people are gonna automatically gravitate towards that. More people are gonna be like, I don't know, gravitate towards drama and sensationalism and whatever people like nowadays. But it's hard starting a podcast from scratch with no famous. It's not like we're famous rappers or we ex-pro athletes or anything like that. It's not like we're comedians who are known damn near worldwide.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you have an advantage when you're Bill Burr and you start a podcast.
Right.
You already have a following.
Or T-Pain.
Or Brandon
Marshall
or Noriega.
Right. Yeah, great. They have great podcasts. They really do. I love it.
It's on point.
Yeah,
but they already had a following going in. We don't have that. Yeah.
So basically, we need our friends, our close associates, guys that we rock with. Man, please just go down, give us a like, subscribe, share it,
share because that's probably the most important thing to do. Just to spread the word.
Yep. So we the good thing, man, we have really cool friends and like really successful friends. So we've had our rapper friends on the podcast. You know what I mean? That was dope. You hear that song, every time you listen to our podcast, it's dope. And every time I hear that, it's like what I hear first is like the never don't let them bring you down. 'Cause they're gonna bring you to their level. That's strong, man.
Yeah, man.
That's strong. That hit, man.
Mhm.
Then, you know, we got football players. We got football coaches that we've had on the podcast.
And we had a plan. We actually had a plan.
Yeah, we
we
did.
actually had planned all this out, and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
Just completely derailed everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, there was a lot more into what we had planned on doing.
Mm-hmm.
So just stay tuned. Just stay,
Yep, stay
tuned,
tuned.
and bear with us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna provide more content, different kind of content.
Mm-hmm.
We got something in the works.
Yep.
So
We got a lot of stuff in the works.
so stick around, stay with us. Speaking of the song, let's get it. Follow us on Instagram at The Formula Production. Follow us on Twitter at The Formula Pro. Follow John at Speechless417.
Follow Jonathan at Boot Leach.
Follow the podcast on Anchor. We're powered by Anchor. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Castbox, and Pocket Cast. So, and we're trying to get on more platforms. So,
Yes, sir.
hit us up. Let us know what's up. All right. Till next time. Faith, dream, hustle, repeat.
That's the formula.